Welcome to the Big Ass Cornhole Show with Sean and Dane, the host you know, talking cornhole life and random fun. Grab a beer, let's get it done. From tossing bags to let's wild ride, tune in and join the party, don't you hide. It's the Big Ass Cornhole podcast time.
It's
with
Quanti
Sean and
time.
Dane, it's always prime.
With Sean, it's prime. Let's go, Big Ass Cornhole Podcast. Ow.
God damn, Stephen Kwan's so
Look
good.
at that, man.
He's so good.
Quanti
I'm so
just
happy
rips
he's
it
ours.
down the line, gets us the lead after we give up the lead in the ninth inning.
Well, welcome back to another episode of the Big Ass Cornhole Podcast. Sean and Dane are with you as always. What's going on, man?
Doing much better now.
Yeah, I
mean,
was a little
little
pissed.
PO that we gave that up.
Yeah,
and
me
then
too.
all of a sudden we rectify it.
We're talking about the Guardians
We're
versus
not out of the
Detroit.
woods yet.
Guardians
but
versus
it's a
Detroit.
good start.
10th inning. Stephen Kwan just hit a double, and Cleveland took the lead 4-3. So,
Yes.
anyways, yeah. So we have a crazy. There's a lot of shit to get to. Like, there's been a lot of stuff that's happened since we last recorded.
Dude, you keep saying that. What do you?
I know every week, but like there has been. So we have a lot to get to. So before we get into anything else, Dane, do what you do best every single week. Let the folks know what we're sipping on tonight in our favorite segment called "What You Drinking."
What you drinking?
Snagged a small batch IPA from Great Lakes. It's delightful. I like it. I mean, it's part of the they have like a mixed IPA pack, so it has this and like the juicy vivacious.
Yeah.
And let's see, the
Thunderbolt?
hazy, like their hazy Midwest IPA,
Okay.
and then just the regular Midwest IPA, and then these. It's a great freaking pack.
It's just Great Lakes is just you're not going to go wrong. It's like very safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I mean
they're
they're
always good.
Yeah, they don't try to go too far off the rails.
No.
I mean, the only like banger is the Christmas ale,
Yeah.
jail ale. You know,
Jail
night train.
ale. Indeed. All right, so this week, basically, it's just we're going to be touching on a whole bunch of ACL news, going over new partners that have been announced, recent retirements announcements. There's kind of this growing feeling that like this ACL versus ACO rivalry is kind of at an all-time high right now. So we're going to touch on all that. But before we get into all that, we're going to let you know what's going on in our lives in a segment we call In and Around the Hole.
Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
Follows
And-
it up with an MF and triple Martinez. You dog.
Yeah, just that was
Hell
a bases clearing
yeah.
triple. Just rope that too.
Yes, he did.
Did the center fielder
He's
just
got that
misplay
Kenny
it?
Lofton little
No, that's just
little
a great
bat
hit.
flip, man.
Yeah.
That's love to see it,
It's kind of bizarre that Kenny Lofton's also not in the Hall of Fame.
dude.
You look at his
100%.
stats.
Look at him compared to Ichiro,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you what, it's robbery that he's not in it.
Anyways, so how's your weekend?
Dude, weekend was good.
Yeah. We've had a lot of shit going on, man.
Yeah, it's got to go to a butterfly release.
Yes.
And then a ground roll double there from Mr. Jose Ramirez. Man, we're just cooking. Look at this. But anyways, yeah, so wife got me this like ticket to go to a butterfly release.
Yeah.
And basically you go there and they give you this tiny little box. It's only about like 3 inches by 3 inches by a quarter of an inch thick. And yeah, it had a butterfly in it. And then when they say, 3, 2, 1, you open up the box and the butterfly like kind of comes to life and flies away eventually.
Okay. So I saw the picture and I saw a video.
Yes.
Very nice. I know your affinity for butterflies. It's fine.
Again, I feel
Were
like
you
my
at
I feel
all
like my
alarmed?
like passion for butterflies
First
is
of
like
all-
blown way out of proportion.
First of all, you keep saying that it was a box. In our vantage point, it definitely looked like a fucking envelope you guys were like opening
yes,
up.
it is an envelope. Like, that's what I'm
So,
saying. It was
okay,
only a quarter
so
inch
let me
thick.
ask you.
Like
At any point did you, is that a home run now? Another double.
Ooh, another double.
Is that at any point did you ever think like, oh shit, like this thing might be dead in here? Like it might be
100%.
crushed.
So mine, I could actually feel them like moving around.
We're talking
Amy's,
it's
though,
flat. Like now I
was
know
not
butterflies are out, like they are also not that thick, but like if you go squish it all,
Oh,
that thing is done.
100%. Yeah.
Dunzo.
Yeah. So all right, here's the fun facts that we learned.
Please.
So once they,
This is also an educational podcast.
once they come out of their cocoon,
Okay.
it's they harvest those butterflies.
Okay.
by cooling them down to like 40 degrees.
Okay.
And these are all monarch butterflies. Okay. So they are built to last.
That's important to know.
Yes.
Okay.
And when they cool them down, they go into a dormant state.
Okay.
And then that's when they put them in these boxes. They fold their wings over on themselves and just like lay it flat in there.
So they're just in there trapped until you open this box.
So basically they say that the warmth of your hands, like holding it, slowly brings it to, and then by the time you open it, then they're.
So do you believe this?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Because like there is also this alternative reality that's like the butterflies are just screaming for help in there, and like,
you know, I mean, it makes sense that they go dormant.
Yours, when you opened it, flew away right away.
Yeah.
But I almost think like you have warm hands, so yours was like super wake and just took off.
Yeah,
Amy's was like getting out, looked like it was stretching a little bit, like still half frozen.
Where am I?
Yeah, right. Okay.
No, 100%. I was just about to say that. I'm like, the science behind it makes sense because my hands are furnaces. My wife has Raynaud's. So
my wife and I were
icicles.
literally talking about this. She's like, "Why did Amy stick around?" I'm like, "Well, I wonder if it had something to do with like how warm their hands are."
Yeah, I 100% think that had something to do with it. Yeah, no, it was I don't know, like a local little botanical garden that we went to. They like a butterfly habitat, a bird habitat, and like
some people want to swim with dolphins. Some people want to, go big game hunting. Dane, just give him a good butterfly in a box, and he's a happy man.
There's something to do.
Little things in life.
Again, I feel like again, they all make fun of me because I really wanted to go into the butterfly exhibit at Walt Disney World. Because butterflies are crazy. Like I think they're cool, but like it's not like I'm gonna go get a butterfly tattoo like above my back, like or above my butt or anything. Like, just don't get you guys all overblew my affinity for butterflies.
I'm just saying I'm glad you had
think
fun.
they're a cool insect. I've always been a bug nerd, so like they're one of the best.
Listen, man, I'm glad you're happy. That's all I was saying.
But I told Amy like not even my favorite insect. Praying mantis, 100%.
They are pretty sweet.
Like so like
terrifying too.
Let's not blow it out of proportion. All right, butterflies.
Fair enough. Fair enough. In the hierarchy ranking,
get down. Another one.
Wow,
Let's go.
Real.
That's scoring 2.
If we can't win now, like
scoring 2. Oh, you didn't go home?
Why? We only got one out.
Come on.
All right. So this past weekend, my wife was in Salt Lake City, Utah, at a work conference. So it was just me and the kids all weekend.
I thought she was in Denver. Did she fly into Denver?
She flew into Denver and then to Salt Lake from there. Yeah. So it was just basically me and the kids, and Saturday was just filled with like kids stuff. My son had soccer, and then right after that we had cheerleading. Kids activities, like I'm learning that like obviously we grew up playing like every sport known to man, right? Mm-hmm. So we were involved in like activities. Like I've been coaching basically since pretty much every year I've been out of college, like for the most part. And I've been coaching one of my kids' teams pretty much in everything. I realized like I'm not a great like sideline like dad. Like I'm trying my best to like not say anything.
Yeah.
Like especially to my son, because like my son does not take coaching very well. Like we just tend to butt heads. So I just try to stay quiet. Now my son is in a soccer league. I can't remember if I told this already, but the age range is pretty wild.
Yeah, you said
5 to 8,
nuts,
right?
Yeah.
So it's pretty wild. So there are 4 kids on his team that score like pretty much everything. And I know last week we won 13-1. This past week it was even worse, like probably 20-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
My thing was he was taking those kids out, but he would always leave one of the studs on the field, which is fine. Like I know you want the kids to play. My thing is like, as a coach, wouldn't you go up to the best players and be like, hey, you guys are not allowed to score anymore.
Yeah.
You can only pass it and play defense. Like just like work on certain skills. But this guy is like just loves just annihilating other teams. You can just tell, like, you know what I mean? Like
reminds me of that movie Kicking and Screaming.
Dude, they like all the other teams are like doing like these little drills with cones, and they're all kids. He just has them running back and forth like dribbling, and then he has them go around one cone and then just drill the ball at the goal, and then he just sends them out there.
Yeah,
and then like his 4 studs just dominate. They're up 20-0.
Like, you guys no need to warm up. You're young.
And again, like he's looking at his son, like all mad when he takes him out. He's like, don't be mad. He's like, you guys are dominating out there. He's like, I can't keep putting you out there. I'm like, dude, you're such a loser.
He's like, sorry, we have to let the losers play because
like,
we're
Jesus
winning so
Christ,
good,
dude.
and
Like,
just stares it off at everyone. Yeah. It's
And
definitely you've seen the movie Kicking and Screaming?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yes, correct.
100% that.
Yes. All right. And then my other issue, and again, this is going to make me just sound like a huge asshole. Like I swear to God, I'm not that bad at games. You've been to, so I've coached a lot of Nora stuff.
Yes.
You've been to a lot of stuff she's coached. I'm pretty mild mannered, right? On Thursday last week, we played a team from the same city that like we're representing, but like they're the other team, right?
Yeah.
We played them once already, and we know that they're a good team. But again, this is more of like a fun league. Like you don't keep score.
Yeah.
Like it's get the girls reps and like just try to teach them the game a little bit. But our two teams are clearly the best in the league, so like I think even the girls get a little competitive. We played them very well the first time, and then the second time they came up, every time our girls were going at bat, one at a time, the girls in the field would start screaming at the top of their lungs how many outs there were, where the play was. And then as soon as they ended, the next one would go. And they did it every inning, every fucking batter. And I thought I was going to kill myself. I actually told a 7-year-old girl to almost, like, I didn't drop the F-bomb, but shut the fuck up almost came out of my mouth.
Will you shut your French mouth?
No, I'm like, will you shut up? And I turn around and look at the parents. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Because like their parents were getting into it too.
Yeah.
Like yelling, hooting, how like being loud. And like I was at first, I'm like, you're being overly sensitive. Don't say anything. It's just annoying you. You're in a shitty mood or something, whatever. You know what I mean? Just sit there and take it. I talked to the guy that coaches with me in third inning. I'm like, dude, this is ridiculous. And he looked at me and he's like, I might have to say something. I'm like, thank you. All right. So it's not just me that's losing my mind. He's like, no, this is getting ridiculous. Because they were yelling like as the ball was like about to be hit, like trying to like mess up our bat. It seemed very intentional. Now, I'm not accusing 7-8-year-old girls of being like malicious. I'm accusing their coaches of being assholes. So I'm excited to play them next week because we're definitely gonna have words before the game, and I'm interested to see how this goes.
Oh snap! All right, so what day of the week is this?
It's gonna be next Thursday.
All right, so
it's like last game of the season. Yeah, last game of the season too. So
all right, yeah, definitely need to get out for that one. I'll be like, Amy, drop what you're doing. You gotta go watch this drama.
I'm just gonna have guys stand right behind me, guys like 6'4".
Don't worry, I will record it for the pod. All right,
yeah.
I'm just gonna set the tripod up in the back.
Well, okay, so and then they tried to in the same game. They tried to make me seem like the asshole.
Yeah,
they were murdering us, right? We did not play our best game. They were up a lot, but again, we don't technically keep score, but they batted through. Yes, dominating us. It was like the last inning of a game. We had 2 out. I just wanted to get the fucking game over with, right? They hit a ground ball down the first baseline, and it was this girl's last pitch, hits the first baseline. It was going to be close, but it clearly rolls foul. There's a chalk line, ball goes outside the chalk line. Our girl picks it up. Girl runs through the bag, and the first base coach is like sitting there celebrating, giving the girl a high five. And like, hey, he's like, hey, good job. Like, it was just like, good job. And I'm like, and I was sitting there, and I'm like, we all know that was foul, right? And like the coach looked, he's like, no, it was on the line. I'm like, it wasn't though. I was right here. You were right there. It was here. And like, I even like pointed at the spot. I'm like, we can see her here. If there's someone that wasn't touching the line, he's like, all right, well, fine. Well, you should go back to the bench. I'm like, no, don't do that. Like, don't
be that guy.
No, I'm like, if it's that important for you guys to obviously like cheat us out, that's fine. Just keep her on the bag. But like, I'm just making a mental note of that. So like any close play, like we're taking it now. So like, I don't know. I get all fired up about that shit.
You do. And it's awesome.
God.
Because it's the same way, like, sometimes like at a cornhole event, I feel like somebody just rubs you the wrong way.
Dude.
You're just like, oh, that motherfucker. Like, God damn them.
Okay. First of all, there were a few times, and I was always justified afterwards finding out that other people felt the same way about people.
Yes.
Because there were certain individuals I didn't like throwing against, because every time I would start to throw, they would conveniently bend down and go to pick up their bag.
Yep. So that's how you beat Sean. Just guaranteed. 100%. Just letting people in on it. All right. Just let them know if you ever face Sean and you want to win, like if it's a cash game or something, which he'll never.
But sticking with sports performances of the week, we actually joined a sports league.
We did.
We joined a golf league.
Yes.
And it's a golf simulator league on Thursday nights, because like I can't do anything until the moon is out, basically. Yes. So the simulator league's on Thursday nights.
It's when the beast is unleashed.
Yeah, so we went up and played Thursday. We actually won our first week.
We did.
Did really
Took down the entire league night, and beat the team that was second.
Yeah.
In the league too. So that was nice.
Yeah. So we played really well. It's fun. Someone characterized it perfectly. It was actually, I was listening to an interview with Xander Schauffele. He's like, playing golf, like if you've ever been somewhat good. Now, good can be at whatever level you're at, right? So good can be like, hey, you can break 100.
Yeah.
If you ever get to that point and you're there for a while, but then you suck, golf is no fun anymore.
Yeah.
It's really difficult. And that was the period I was going through. But now I think I finally figured it out. And I thought I hit the ball really well on Thursday. Mm-hmm. And then we went out with the kids on Sunday.
Yes.
We took my kids out. it's hard to take it seriously when my kids are out there. You're constantly worried about other shit.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. Like, I got to get that out of my head of just like worrying about playing good golf that day. It's more like just swing and just be there.
That's
like,
honestly all I was worried about. And I played very well. Like I had 1 or 2 bad holes, but for the most part, I'm trying to like be better about like the last shot I hit. I shanked a fucking all wedge, and it's the one shot that like I have been trying to work on a lot. God damn it! They just
fucking
hit a 2-run home run.
Torkelson just hit a 2-run homer. And they just served it up on a platter too.
Yeah, just absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I hate ending the round on a bad shot. But overall, I played pretty well.
Yeah.
So I'm happy. It's fun. Like I'm excited to go play again. Like I feel like I finally figured everything out. So, but then like as I say that, like the next round I'll go, it'll just be a disaster. But
terrible.
It just feels more repeatable what I'm doing now. And yeah, it's nice to actually be able to hit fairways off the tee again and hit driver well, and it was fun. And I think this might have been the first round I played where it was truly like dry conditions.
Yeah.
Because I've always played like super early in the morning or a lot like 2 months ago when we were getting tons of rain. Mm-hmm. It was so dry. I mean, everything was rolling out so much. It was.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've been hitting like well over 300 yards.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
It
like
just rolls out forever right now.
I mean, I've played this course a bunch. I don't ever remember having wedges into like some of these holes that I had the other day.
Also Cleveland, Ohio. We haven't seen rain in the last 3 weeks. It's
bone
insane.
dry. It's great. Now I will say their greens were decent. They need to be cut down, but like they need
to not have the sprinkler system
in the middle
of their goddamn greens. I give them shit all the time. I'm like, whoever developed this fucking green is just an idiot.
And it doesn't matter where the pin's at. The first hole, I'm always behind the sprinkler and I always have to move my ball. I always ask the ruling. I'm like, I am allowed to move this, right? Like, it's crazy. Yeah. So I wanted to give a quick shout out to bartender Robbie, one of our favorite like reoccurring guests, and his fiance Carla. Mm-hmm. They just welcomed into the world their firstborn.
Yes.
Baby Beckett. So shout out to Robbie and Carla.
Which we did shout that out in the last one, but now we know the name.
Yeah. So Baby Beckett doing well. So yeah, awesome. And then really the last little bit is I'm actually playing in a cornhole tournament this weekend.
Yes, you are.
Mr.
Cito Soto.
I don't think I've played in a cornhole tournament since we were in Amarillo.
Yeah.
I think that was the last time, and that was at the end of March.
I mean, I hope you're not disappointing someone that's like gung ho about.
Listen,
winning.
Shout out to Melvin. I don't know who Melvin is. I don't know if I've ever met him before, but shout out also to Cito. So it's going to be Cito's. He does an annual clam bake like cancer fundraiser.
Yeah. So
I'm going to that, playing with Melvin, who I got paired up with because you're going to be out of town. So yeah, I'm excited to go play though. I haven't played in a cornhole tournament in forever. So Cito was asking what division we should go in.
Yeah.
And I asked Melvin, I'm like, it really does not matter to me. You tell me. And he's like, well, I'm like a mid to low 8s. He's like, so we could probably play in either. I'm like, okay, well, Cito, you put us wherever like you need more teams.
Yeah.
How about that? I'm like, do we want to go 0-2 or maybe like be in some games? So like, I'm looking forward to it. I have no idea what we'll throw, but I'll bring some dragon bags and
that's all you got to do.
Sling some bags.
Slang them.
We'll try that out.
Yeah. And then I'm off to Denver this weekend for a family wedding. So yeah, just so you all know, we just have a bonus episode next week.
Yeah, so next week we're joined by Mr. Zach Stickney of the Stickside Cornhole. So it was an awesome interview. So that's going to be next week's episode since Dane will be out of town. But it was a great interview. A lot of the info that we talk about this week, we also touched on with Zach. So just bear with us on that. But I think it's always fun to go back and listen to us now that we have the answers to some of those questions we were just talking about yesterday, just to kind of see like, were we on the right path or not?
Yeah,
it is fun to kind of see, like, it's nice to hear like some validation when we're right on our guesses, but other times we were pretty off too.
Yeah.
So all right, so let's get into kind of like the news of the week.
Let's do it.
I think perhaps like the biggest news since we last recorded was Cheyenne Bubenheim announcing that she's leaving the ACL and she's actually starting a bag company and joining the ACO. Sounds familiar, right?
It does. It certainly does. Yeah.
I would love to know who is giving financial advice to these individuals and telling them that right now is the prime time in life to start a bag company. Now, I think the argument can be made with Jeremiah that he's so polarizing. He has such a following that I think he's going to be success if his bag quality is good and people like the product that they're getting. He's set himself up for success just with all the work he's done over the last 2 years
100%.
on building a brand. So that I'm okay with. Cheyenne's an interesting one because like she's very well known. I don't know how big of a brand she has. I'll be interested to see how it goes. And again, like that's a big loss for the ACL, man. Losing Jeremiah is one thing. He was a relatively new player. He was a great like marketing tool for the ACL. I thought at first he was good for the game. But I don't think it really hurt them necessarily. This to me, like, man, how many promos have we seen with Cheyenne Bubenheim?
Dude,
how many graphics have they gone and how many titles?
They got to change almost every commercial that they've ever made.
It's not great when you have like your all-time greats starting to leave, like when they're still arguably in their prime.
Yes. I mean, and she's still gonna go over to the ACO and dominate.
I mean, I'll tell you what, who is not mad? Sarah Cassidy,
the entire
Caitlin Allshouse,
women's division, the ACL,
Miranda Coy. You know what I mean? Like they're all. I mean, they can't be. None of them can be mad.
Yeah.
Is the ACL versus ACO rivalry right now? Does it seem like it's at an all-time high?
It seems like it's. I don't know about all-time high. I feel like it's like
ramping back up though.
Back up to what it was back when we first started this thing.
Yeah.
Where ACL was in its infancy. You know,
Yes.
we had like 90% of the pros from Ohio. Like,
Yeah, and people forget that like when we first started this show, the ACO was like the big organization.
it was, yeah.
And the ACL, like, yes, they got they had some ESPN broadcasts, but it was like ESPN3 stuff. Like they weren't like on the big networks yet, and like they were still very much like just taking shots and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's only been over like the last 5 years that they've kind of like taken over like the reins of being
we
like
got into this thing just like
at the right time.
after Suede.
Yeah.
Is really the timeline that I can give people.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so true.
like the birth of Carpet was really when we started launching this thing and doing like the bag reviews and stuff.
Yeah, and then really it was like Game Changers, and then when the Game Changers started coming out, that's when we're like, oh, like the Mac market went crazy, and we're like, well, we need to be doing reviews.
Yeah.
And if you're new to the show, I mean, shit, we did bag reviews for 5 years, I want to say, like almost every episode. I mean, we do have on our website, it's harddragpush.com. We don't really promote it a whole lot anymore. But on there, on our podcast page, they do the updated episodes are still up there, but on there is still what we call the Bagopedia. It's over 400 series of bags that we've reviewed in the past. Some of them are still around. Most of them probably not anymore. But it's crazy to see like just how many bags we've had. A lot of them still in my garage.
Yep. And, gave away a shit ton of those.
Correct.
So
What I'm interested in is with this influx of, and I don't think we're done seeing these ACL players leave, right? And again, there's various reasons,
not
right?
even close.
How long is it going to last until we start hearing players complain about payouts in ACO? Because I was checking it out today, like the payout structure, and then I was comparing it to like an open at an ACL.
Yeah.
Now ACL, it very much depended on location and like attendance rate and overall payouts.
Yes.
But like you take a really popular one last year, and like the doubles team was walking away with like $7,600, like the winners.
Yes.
Whereas like in ACO, like the doubles winner, like I think the whole pool for doubles is like 2,500. So like I think when you can like when people are going to ACO, like you can't be going over there to try to make money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're basically stepping back from the game, and hopefully you're not traveling enough. But like I don't think the payouts are enough right now in the ACO. I mean, they're even like they're fraction compared to like what the ACL has been putting out, like when they're getting good events. Now, from what I see, the ACO is doing better with turnouts.
Yeah.
Like Toledo, I know that they were boasting that their major sold out. I don't know like what that means in terms of like how big was the venue, how many,
Well, it was in that one article. It could be anywhere from 50 to 1,000 people.
Correct.
So, yeah, I don't know. Do you think maybe there's some players that are making or got better offers to go play in the ACO?
No,
I agree.
I don't
It's
think
just less travel needs. So
I
everyone's
don't.
just
I
like,
would be
oh, it's-
very, very surprised if ACO pros are getting paid money outside of like performance bonuses.
Yes.
Like I think a lot of it is like we'll give you bags and swag, and you're part of our team. And remember, we're a family because it's the ACO, and we're all here to have fun. So it's just like I think it was actually yesterday. Zach put it really well. Like if you are just want to go and have a good time and play competitive cornhole, ACO seems like a really good fit. But if you're trying to become like the best and you want to play against the best. Like that's kind of what the ACL has kind of become.
Yeah.
And I think it's okay to look at that like that. It's not taking a shot at anybody looking at it that way. I mean, I think that's how the ACO kind of like brands themselves, right?
Yeah, but then like what level do you consider the ACO? Like if we're like to refer to it in the baseball terms, are they like the minor leagues? Even though all those guys are still trying to be pros, would you put it more as like the Sunday softball beer league with your buddies?
I think a step up from that, like Savannah Bananas,
Okay, I like that.
right? Like a family environment, like
Yeah.
you're
Doesn't
bringing the
matter
whole
who
family
wins.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
correct, right? Like we're all just here
Yeah,
having fun, like big
I like
party
that.
atmosphere, right?
yeah, right in the middle.
Seems right for sure. I was doing a count of the bad companies because again, 2 more are added, right, to ACO,
Yeah.
and they're coming. They're up to 64 right on their approved list. It's a lot.
It's a
It's just
lot.
a lot of competition. So hopefully, I mean, for the sake of those bad companies, hopefully they have like a stronghold like in their region, and hopefully the ACO is just seeing an influx of players that are buying their bags.
Yeah.
because it's just a lot. Other news that has been around. So other players like leaving, retirements. Dylan Turpin announced that he was walking away from the
Yes.
game. The Rocket, Zachary Anglican, he's been a guest on the show before.
Sad.
He'd been doing a lot of advocacy work for like organ donation, things like that.
Yes.
So really cool dude. I think from what I've read on Facebook, he was kind of lumped in with some of like the all cornhole stuff, unfortunately. I don't know if he's going ACO route or not, but he's one of those guys that no one talks about, but he's had a very
killer.
solid career, man.
Yeah.
Like he's done very, very solid. Like it finishes. Same with Dylan Turpin. You know, Dylan Turpin's been solid. Perhaps like the biggest like retirement news was Jay Rubin.
Yeah,
We're going to touch on that in a little bit.
we will.
Okay. It might be a dramatic reading coming up.
What?
Other news on the flip side, these people are not leaving. They decided to announce their partnership. First one I want to talk about is Cassidy and Wilson. So Matt Wilson,
Yeah.
Sarah Cassidy. I don't remember if I ever said it public, but we had talked about this and we're like, who makes a good fit? And I kind of throw those 2 names out there. Their game styles seem personality wise. I don't know why. It just seems like they're going to kind of fit well. we're going to have them joining us at the end of the month. So I'm
Nice.
excited to kind of talk to them
Hell
and
yeah.
feel how this goes. But yeah, it's it's a weird,
Are they from the same area?
no,
Okay, I don't
Cassidy's
think so.
Florida.
Florida. That's right. Okay.
Wilson is like Rock Hill.
Mhm.
But again, they're signing BG. Cassidy is pretty much, she's been very successful like every year.
100%.
And
Yeah.
she's had a very solid year. I think it's
She's a consummate pro.
I think it's a smart decision for both people. Exactly.
Yes.
Like you know what you're getting. You're getting Sarah. She's been around for like 5-6 years now. Like you know what you're going to get. She's very rock solid. Matt is like this up and coming guy that is like just right there. And he's almost like you look at like that sophomore breakout player. Like Matt kind of to me is like in that radar.
For sure. Yeah, he's definitely in that conversation.
We announced last week that AJ Sims and Braden Wilson were not playing together.
Yes.
It didn't take long before they announced the eventual AJ Sims and Devin Harbaugh are going to be
Okay.
partnering up, and they're actually going to be throwing BG as
They're
well.
on BG.
Thoughts on this team?
I kind of called it. Like I felt like it was a
Give you credit, you did.
right. Just kind of seemed like it would fit, and I don't know. Like to me, they've been around the game for so long that I'm sure they know each other
Yeah.
fairly well.
Okay, can we play a game?
Sure.
We're gonna play a game. Upgrade or no upgrade. Okay, or if they downgrade. All right. Cassidy,
Upgrade.
Sims.
Downgrade.
Okay. Now I would argue, in terms of opens,
Yeah.
I think AJ Sims and Devin Harbaugh are gonna be trouble.
Yes.
I worry about his signatures though. Not on AJ Sims because you can argue that he has some of his better performances like on the biggest
Yeah,
stages.
he does just fine.
And I hate harping on it, but like until
I'm
he
not-
can prove and get over the hump, like it's gonna be Harbaugh's MO.
Yeah, and it's almost unfair to ask me like, is it a downgrade with Harbaugh? To me, the reason why I see it as a downgrade is because there was clear chemistry with Wilson and Sims.
I'm not arguing with you. I agree.
And like when you lose that team chemistry, like it's an automatic.
When was
just
Braden
downfall.
Wilson the best?
doubles with
when the lights
on
were
big-
brightest,
yeah, on
right?
the big stage. And
When
hitting
does
the
Harbaugh
craziest
struggle?
shots on the big stage?
And that's what I'm saying. I think I agree. In terms of like, if you're doing power ranking cornhole skill, like Braden Wilson's wildly talented. Devin Harbaugh's been around for a while, and we know he's widely recognized as being one of the best players in the game. Just can't get over the hump.
Yeah.
But you put a guy who has a great mental game like AJ Sims on the side.
I'm hoping
it's
it
great.
rubs off.
My problem with when you pair guys who are runners up a lot,
Yeah.
it doesn't always mean that they're going to now be champions. It means that they could be runners up a lot again.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope they get over the hump. I think that on paper, it makes sense. I'll be interested to really, when I sit down and really look at and start thinking about it, like where they fall. They're somewhere in the top 10. I just don't know where yet.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So AJ Sims' former partner, Braden Wilson.
Yeah.
I know who his partner is. Dane does not know yet.
I do not.
I wanted you to make a guess, and I'll tell you if you're right. And I'll tell you hot or cold, and we're gonna get you there.
Okay, so
Right?
my
So we're gonna work this
always
through.
my
This is a workshop
original
this.
thought was Cash. Like I just thought that one
Okay.
would have been the way they went.
So it's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So go a different direction. I'll tell you if you're going the right direction.
Yeah, and then I was thinking,
Say the same name you said before.
Texas, and went with Wascow.
All right. So you're getting warmer.
Getting
on all
warmer.
fronts. On all fronts.
So I'm thinking Young and Texas are the similarities.
You're getting
there.
warmer because the age is also going up. I'll give you a hint.
Okay, so the age is still going up. Is he playing with Jamie Graham?
No. So in Texas, older than Wascow.
In Texas, older than Wascow.
Has also had wild success with.
Grindersleeve?
Yes.
I love that. Okay. I mean, no offense to Sims, but like Eddie's our boy. And
I
like,
mean, well, again, so it's one of those things like Eddie's got it done.
yeah.
And you put another really great player. And again, this is not a shot Dylan. Like, historically speaking, Eddie Grindersleeve's always been in the mix. Every year, every fucking year, Eddie Grindersleeve somehow.
Even this past year where it seemed like he wasn't even throwing that often. He would just show up to SIGs and just still throw great.
I'm a little surprised. I'm interested to see how this came about. Because now, who do you think they're throwing?
Are they with Alien?
No.
Logic?
That was a good guess, though. I think that was, I would have, that makes sense. No, they're not with Logic either.
Okay.
Two good guesses. They're actually with AAR.
Okay.
Out of left field.
Yeah, that is weird.
It's very
Neither
weird
one
because
of them have an affiliation.
No, that's what I'm saying. So like that's like to me that's AAR going out and like, hey, we need another big ticket team.
Yeah.
To go to match up with. I'm assuming Trzynski and Graham run it back.
I would like to think so.
By now, I would think because
Yeah.
I mean partners are running out, right?
Exactly,
I mean,
and
Ruben just announced retirement, so like that's
I feel like they're kind of. They could.
They're the
get
number
it
2 team in the
done.
world.
Yeah.
Like you got to
I mean,
run
they
it
can-
back.
They
Like,
can run it back.
I
Like,
would think they would
it's
be
okay
smart.
to have the same partner back to back years.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I think he would be smart. Now again, sometimes personality conflict, but
Yes.
I didn't hear anything behind the
No,
scenes
I think they
between those
both.
guys.
I think they're both fiery like competitors, and Trzynski, he's fiery, but he's respectful about it. Like
So to me, it
can't
kind of
imagine
makes
them
sense that
butting
like if you're
heads.
trying to put a staple on it, go after someone that's marketable.
Yeah.
I mean, we've said this before. BG like letting someone like a Wilson go surprises me a little bit, just especially because of his relationship with Cash and how close they've been in the past.
Yeah.
This must be a multifaceted decision because again, with your going with a young man, when he had been with BG like pretty much his entire time, I'm sure his parents felt pretty comfortable like in that realm with that family. Obviously traveling with AJ, good to go. But now you're going with again another responsible adult. Eddie Grindersleeve's awesome dude, like one of our favorite dudes, and I'm gonna reach out and try to get him on now.
Hell yeah.
But it's I would love to know like financially it had to be worth it for them to leave BG. I would think.
You would assume so.
But I'm also hearing little whispers behind the scenes. Something's going on with BG. I don't quite know what's going on. But I'm hearing like contracts are on hold, maybe. Or something's I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I don't want to like jump to conclusion. Just whispers, but just keep an eye on all that stuff. So, all right, other notable teams: Jaden Ellis and Ryan Smith. All right, so Ryan Smith, upgrade or downgrade?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
It is a tough one
That is a tough one.
because I would say both Jay Nels and Wiedenfeld have kind of underperformed.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel like
going into
when
the
they
league.
first burst onto the scene. Like they were just the cat's pajamas, seemingly at the same time.
Yeah, correct.
And they've kind of fallen a little flat.
I mean, obviously they're a top 100 player, so he's still
he's
a
still
stud, but
very good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say neither. Same.
Okay. Now they're going with BG. Doesn't shock me because Ryan Smith's been a BG guy forever. Jay Nels has been an Ultra guy for a long time.
For a long time.
Harbaugh was also a big part of Ultra beforehand. Now he's BG.
Mm-hmm.
I have not heard of a single team that has like come out. I haven't seen a peep out of Ultra. Like, I'll be very interested. Does Ultra just not sponsor a single pro? And do they just go after like the advanced market and
Maybe
local stuff? Like,
do you think Ultra's maybe thinking rather than spend this money on a pro, do we just buy a team?
I don't know. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's a team. I think it's just we would rather go after like really marketable people who are going to sell bags, like advanced players, like
which makes sense,
that are out there and active on social media and sell stuff. Because like you don't have to just be a pro.
Yeah, the guys that don't necessarily have to focus when the pros are playing.
I mean, they had
the
the dude last year. They had Ellis.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he sold bags because of his name. Like that's, and I think they would probably admit that.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be interesting. I mean,
and I can't confirm this, but from the sounds of it, like Kingsbury's going a different direction too.
Yeah. And
so it's just,
you know what's bananas though is like we're like 2 weeks away from the season kickoff.
Yeah.
Like the first open is October 3rd. Like it's nuts.
Yeah, I know.
3 weeks away when we're recording this, but still, it's just like
another fun team. Schermerhorn and Morellis.
I do like that. I mean, they've known each other.
They're buddies, yeah. So I think it's a smart pairing. Thorne and Thorson are running it back. A very solid season last year.
Yeah.
I did not know a whole lot about Thorson going into last year, but saw him play a few times. Really solid. I think again they're going brotherhood. I think it's smart running it back. Nyberg and Colin Powers. I don't know a whole lot about Colin. Nyberg coming in. I mean,
is Colin from out that way?
I think so. Okay. I honestly don't know a whole lot about him.
I'm not sure about him.
Another team I'm super excited about that I don't know how we missed this announcement, but Zach filled us in yesterday.
Yeah.
Hoda and Landis.
Fuck yeah.
Colin Hoda and Gage Landis. I love that fucking team.
Again, it was just a one video up on Stick side that I think.
If you think about it,
that was
for Landis.
Yeah.
I mean, Hoda plays a very similar style game to Scheibner, sorry.
Yeah.
Scheibner.
But he does it a little differently though. He's a
I know,
Scheibner
but like
turned into like a high PPR guy.
But Gage wants to play with a sticky bag.
Yes.
I think that I really like this. And Gage has shown like he can be elite. Like
these
been
guys
on the
are
biggest
be
stage.
A problem.
I think so too, man. I really like that. I think they're a sneaky top 10, like
100%. And honestly, like their bag manipulation, both of them are top tier. Like I would say.
I'm not saying they're a doubles team that's going to come in and win two signatures and take second. But I'm saying like I wouldn't be shocked if they made a broadcast next year
or two.
You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't. Like I think that they have the kind. I think they're both trending still the right direction. As long as Gage Landis is still elevating his game, and I'm hoping that playing with someone like Kyle will do that and get him excited and play that. Like I think it's a fun team. So
well, honestly, it's just like. When you can give pros fits by constantly blocking and rolling and doing the stuff at a high clip, like if you can put on a full day, you're really hard to beat. And that's all you ask for, especially when it comes to doubles.
All right. It's that time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's do it.
In a world where bean bags have brought men to their knees, social media serves as sanctuary
it's a long one.
Keyboard warriors.
Unique New York.
Time for the dramatic readings.
All right. Dramatic reading. Jay Rubin. I've made the difficult decision to not accept my ACL Pro card for next season. Several factors went into my decision. One, the financial setback from the All Cornhole sponsorship this season was a lot. Money we were promised never came. Them wanting to make it right never happened. I stayed loyal throwing their bags all season long and really got nothing out of it. Aside from my performances. 2, the contracts being offered were simply not worth the amount of time to practice, travel, make content for social media, and most importantly, the time away from my children. I truly appreciate the offers I did receive, though. For me and my family, it just didn't make sense to continue being an ACL pro. Returning this past season was truly special. Many people thought the 18 months removed from the game that I might not be the same player. The game may have evolved past me, or is just too much time away to come back and play at that high of a level. Thank you for all that additional motivation. It truly drove me all season long. For those who have been in my corner since day one, I truly appreciate all you guys. From buying bags, hats, shirts, jerseys, helping support my sponsors, it meant a lot. Finishing 4th in singles was a huge accomplishment, including my best overall game on TV, winning my first national singles title. A lot of you don't know, but that kept a streak alive for me. 6 years as a pro, and 6 years in a row, I won an event on TV. Very few players have achieved that. After the Texas National, I had an opportunity to finish as the #1 player in the world with 2 events left. I was sitting second only behind Jamie. What most of you don't know is that on Father's Day morning, 5 days before New York, I was involved in a head-on car crash with a drunk driver who fell asleep at the wheel going 55 miles an hour. That caused me to miss the New York National, and as I sustained 2 fractures in my lower back. As a result, I dropped to 4th and finished the year in 4th. The Richmond National lost King's seat in singles, and Worlds got double-dipped singles final. I played with variations of those fractures as they were healing. One thing I live by is not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. I showed myself I can power through various health and pain at the time and still have success. You can't teach or coach that. In closing, I'll say this. Thank you to all my previous sponsors each season for your support. Thanks again to all the fans and supporters for over the years. It was truly awesome getting to compete against the best competition the game has to offer. Thank you to my peers for pushing me to become better. When I first walked away from the game, I was not at peace with it. Right now, I'm very comfortable with my decision. It's been a hell of a run, one I honestly don't know if I will try and go after again. If the opportunity presents itself, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But if I do ever make a return, I'll always be ready for the moment. Air Ruben out.
Mama mentality.
Thoughts?
Man, just really wish he could have completed his Jordan flu game. It's just going really hard in the paint on it. Again, I love Jay Rubin. I love that he's his biggest fan.
I think that's the best way to put it. Jay's a complicated cat. He loves Jay Rubin.
And again, the game was better is better with Jay Rubin in it.
No, he's a character, man.
Yeah.
Like, and he gets it, and he takes it super seriously. And I always admired that about him. But like, posts like this are what always crack me up. Like, if you kept it quiet for so long, then why are you coming out now and telling people that you were playing nationals with a hurt back?
Yeah, exactly.
If it really didn't matter and you didn't want people to know, like, to me, it's just like you want people to come out and say like, "Oh, you're so tough. Like, look how good you are." Like it's just, you know what I mean? Like, you need the pat on the backs and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. It's just a weird look. I wish you wouldn't have done it. I wish you would have just ended it as like, "Thank you, I'm walking away from family reasons, but you guys are all great and awesome." I thought it was very bold of him to call out all cornhole, make it very public again, saying that he hasn't been paid. They haven't even tried to rectify it.
Call it out.
Lawyer
up. What are you doing?
Yeah. It's the fact that he sticks with Air Ruben, though, still just cracks me up. Like, still awesome. Near and dear to my house. Shout out to Brendan Ahern.
Yes.
If you're listening to this.
100%.
That will always be linked to that very moment. Inside joke. I was literally texting McCracken and Jimmy Sear. We were texting each other about this post in general. So
love it.
Jay Rubin, I salute you, sir. Happy retirement. And he very much made it seem like somebody offers him enough money, he's coming back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 100% how it ended.
Like
I'm walking away, my back's bad. I'm not gonna do it for family, but maybe I will, maybe I won't. If you offer me enough money, like, hey, it's like,
if cornhole blows up, all of a sudden, Jay Rubin will be there, ready to go.
But while all you poors are playing, I'm out, losers.
Yeah, I mean, which I understand
for sure. All right, let's do the next one. Let's find it here.
Addicted to cornhole. Jacob, what? Louder.
A little bit
louder. Maybe I'm just confused. Stacy Moore is the owner of all cornhole, and he's the ACL commissioner. But he didn't pay any of all cornhole sponsored players last year and is going out of business this season? How's that flying with everyone? I have to be missing something here.
You're not. It's actually kind of what we've been saying for like months, and I just don't understand it. Like, can someone explain this to us? Like, how is this not like a bigger deal than what it is? You have
100%.
Several pro players publicly saying that, like, hey, we signed a contract with All Cornhole. We weren't paid, not just for 1 year, but some people for multiple seasons, they haven't been paid. And nothing has been done by the commissioner of the fucking league who happened to own the tournament or the company. That is bananas. Now, I know there's probably more behind the scenes, but when enough people are coming public about this, it's no longer just like, oh, maybe it's true. This is a holy shit.
Yeah, we're not talking like, $1,000. Like these players were promised substantial money. Like Jay Rubin was willing to like do this all in. That's how much money he was promised. So like that's nuts to me that like these guys were not paid a cent.
I mean, because All Cornhole is no longer a thing. I don't know how all that works completely, but I'm assuming that if All Cornhole like declares bankruptcy of some sort, you can't really come after them then for money because like there's nothing there. So I'm assuming that's probably the route. Seems like kind of a shitty thing to do, but I don't know. Just pick your sponsors wisely.
Usually, if they own other things that aren't going bankrupt, then you can go after those assets.
Yeah, it's hard, man. Like, I'm assuming the ones who have the funds available to will hire a lawyer and go after the money.
Yeah.
But I think that there's going to be a large portion of people who are just going to.
Well, if a lawyer was smart, he would take them all up. If somebody approaches one, be like, all right, well,
probably not that much money. It's probably not worth it. Yeah.
Could be more than you think, Sean.
Could be
more than you think.
Could be. I don't know. I guess I just get disappointed when I hear stuff like this, man.
Again, it's a bummer because like I thought we were past all of this shit.
Yeah, right.
Like the days of fucking like zero gravity and shit. Like come on, has nobody learned their lesson?
It's not even that.
Don't promise fucking money that you.
It's the fact that it's all cornhole.
Exactly.
Like the gold standard of cornhole bag companies. Like
you literally
3 years ago
won our battle of the bags.
The first year
you won the first fucking year we ever did it.
Now you're obsolete. Nothing.
Yeah, and now you have just faded into the mist. You had the most revolutionary bag patent that everyone wanted a fucking piece of, and then you guys shit on it.
I would love
fucked it all
to
up.
get Frank Modlin sitting right here and give him just a little bit of truth serum.
Yeah,
and just let him go. Be like, just tell us what the fuck happened.
Their biggest problem was never allowing people to pay for the rights to use
I don't understand
patent.
it. I don't
You
understand
guys are so
it.
dumb. You could have made fuck tons of. You could still be making money without ever having to make a bag again.
Yep, just get greedy.
So like you guys just thought you perfected it and you didn't, and it just bad decision after bad decision, and it shows.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got one more.
FNA Cotton. FNA.
This is from our boy, Mr. Matt Hardbarger. Jay Rubin leaves the ACL, but all I see is, in quotes, no big names are leaving the ACL. Only one. Only two. Only three. Etc. Hard to ignore. Nothing's wrong.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
I don't think it's now. I know I made like the dramatic like reel of making fun of it.
Yeah.
But I was making light of it because like it's not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. Like they still
you still have Mark.
Now
Jamie,
if Jamie
Tony.
Graham, and Mark and Tony all came out and said tomorrow, be like, listen, we decided until the players from All Cornhole are paid, we're leaving, we're not playing, we're going to ACL. Then the ACL's in deep shit. Like I don't think that's ever gonna happen. But yeah, man, I don't think it's time to panic yet. I think that they still have. We talked a lot about this with Zach, so you'll hear about this next week. I just think that the route, the ACL, and how it's setting up, and the format there, they are gonna stick with, right, for a few seasons. What we've been told is really setting itself up for like younger adults to run this league for a while. I'm not saying that's good or bad. It just means that they have the most time to practice and become the best players in the world.
And then as soon as they start getting responsibilities,
they will step up, and then the next crew is going to work up. And that's why I think behind the scenes, the ACL has been trying so hard to grow like the high school side and the college side. And like you want a feeder system directly into your pro league. We don't see 50-year-old dudes in the MLB anymore, right?
No.
Like you just don't see it. You see all these young 20-year-olds, and guess what? If they don't hack it, they're out.
Yeah.
If they're good, maybe by the time they're 30, they're out. Like it's just a revolving door in professional sports. So that's kind of what this is setting up for. We loved it because like a 9-year-old or somebody that's 80 can still compete against each other and win. But when reality sets, like there's a reason like 20-year-old dudes tend to be the best at like sports in general. It's just when you're into your athletic peak.
Yeah. Now, if we were back in the days of COVID when nobody was working and everyone could just play cornhole all day, then you saw how good people could get in a very short amount of time.
Yes and no. Okay, so back in COVID, people were getting better, right?
Yes.
But now, like I would argue that the amount of people have gotten better in the last 2 years is more so than was made over the first 4 years we had on the show.
The bags now compared to what we were throwing 4 years ago.
That's what I was going to ask.
Are a marked difference.
So if we had the same bags right now and we send them all the way back to when we first started the show, you thinking people are throwing high tens?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. It's interesting. It could be the case.
Yeah, and in different facets of it, but yeah, I think they perfected like speeds of everything.
I think that I think some of that has to do with it. I think that the fact that a younger, more athletic population is also doing it has also evolved the game a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think you can kind of play both those factors.
Like some of those shots that we're seeing now, like weren't even a thing back then.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
like
like
you
now
have
people
younger,
are
more athletic people that
different-
can try to do these kind of shots. Yeah.
But airmail's still king, baby. Still king.
It is. Nothing gets the chicks like airmail. All right, you want to cue the rap horn?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Had to go a little extra.
I'm sorry,
'cause,
yeah.
we're not going to have it with the interview. So
Get the
I just
people that
needed
fixed.
to
I
throw
get
in
it.
there.
If you're so inclined, you want to check us on social media, you can do so in all of them. We're on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. Well, what am I forgetting here? We're Big Ass Cornhole.
Facebook. Big Ass Cornhole Podcast.
If you're looking to support the show, you can do so over at patreon.com. And for the price of beer a month, you can get some bonus content. We post up the videos of our show. We post up exclusive like insider details. We have happy hours. We have some stuff coming up about a new sponsor we just signed with.
What?
And we'll be having me to do some giveaways. And we do all that fun stuff, all the bonus stuff over at patreon.com. It's like kind of our main communication hub outside for everyone else. And we love our Patreon peeps.
100.
Hell yeah. So if you're looking to support the show, you like what we do, you just think we're really average looking and look like we need help, we could support it. So go to patreon.com/bigasscornhole. We greatly appreciate your support.
Hell yeah.
So I hope you have a good time in Colorado. It's beautiful out there.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Are you golfing out there at all, or just too much family stuff?
Too much. I am going fly fishing.
Oh, dude,
so that's gonna be sweet.
I'm not a fisher guy at all. That just looks beautiful whenever people doing it. It looks kind of peaceful.
Well,
and it looks like it's gonna be kind of cool.
Like,
I'm kind of jealous.
That's truly sport fishing.
Yeah.
And I told him like
for
this
sure.
could actually capture my interest, where you have to
have a skill,
be good enough to land it right on a fish that you see, as opposed to just casting out into nothing.
Yeah.
Or just using like sonar to know where.
No,
like,
I think it's
bass
super
holes
interesting.
are
Like, I don't think I was something I would ever get into, but like to go do it once or twice. Yeah, I think it'd be really fun.
And I'm like, he's like, "Are you worried about like learning to flick a fly?" I'm like, "Dude, not at all. Like, I'm an athlete. Believe me." Like,
you see these hands?
yeah.
You see me play golf?
Like, if you see me just like
Well,
launch
they call that a ball.
like if you like. I've just off the dock just launched some with like the shitty poles that we have, and he's just like, Jesus. I'm like, yeah, no.
Raw power.
Yeah, like you got to use your ass. All right, that's what they don't tell you in school.
I think if there's anything else news wise. Yeah, so when we get back, we'll announce our new sponsor. Yeah, other than that, nothing really is going on.
Yeah, it's just
bunch
we'll
of
keep you
stuff.
up to date on our little golf league. Again, we're gonna be missing a week, but we gotta make one up. So we'll figure that out.
If you're kind of like looking at the calendars like we are, we're trying to like plan our travel and what we're gonna do this year. Make sure you're putting on the calendar the signature in Cleveland.
Yes.
All right. It's April 23rd,
Yeah,
4th,
23rd,
right around there.
like that, yeah.
So we're definitely planning on doing some sort of event. It's going to involve golf in some capacity. We're going to have cornhole involved with it in some capacity. I'm just excited. Like, I love showing off. And I remember the part that hit me the most when the National was here last time and then it got canceled. We had that, the underground cornhole tournament. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But I remember driving to work like that next week and listening to the Dogcast record their episode, and they were talking about like the city of Cleveland.
Yeah.
And they had zero expectations.
Yeah.
Or actually, I should say they had expectations in their head what they thought it was going to be like, and then they were like, it was beautiful. Like it's like this. It's actually a very cool
It's
city.
a very easy to navigate city. Very clean.
Yeah.
Like people they think it's dirty. Just don't go in Lake Erie.
Yeah.
All right. The city itself is actually pretty damn clean.
Correct.
For
If you're in the downtown area, it's safe.
Yeah.
Just don't go to East Cleveland.
Yeah, don't
and you're
go to
fine.
East Cleveland. I mean, you can physically see where you shouldn't drive. All right. It's called, you'll see potholes.
I'm very excited. So we're going to be starting to work on planning all that stuff very, very soon.
Yeah.
But just put that on the roll, and then we're trying to decide where else we want to go. I mean, we're definitely going out to Texas at some point.
Yeah, just trying to pin down which event we want to go to. I mean, the TCL schedule is just not conducive to our schedule
right now. Not this year, just with everything.
We have a couple other things going on.
We have a family wedding in
those.
March.
Yeah.
That's normally when we go to like that TCL event. That's not going to work out this year. The ACL is having a signature in June. It's going to be hot there, but
They are.
that's probably going to be the
We're
one.
also thinking, maybe it's time to pop our cherry for Vegas.
Yeah, we're gonna. I think that's
think
looking
that
at
one
the
needs to
schedule. It's in
happen.
February.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it. Yeah. So if
We're
you're
always that's right when we're like itching to go do something.
Yeah.
To me, like that's February is when
If
the
we-
weather's
if
been
we
such
had-
shit that I just need to get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah, if we were like going to Vegas or something, like we had, or in Cleveland, like what I would love to do, if there was enough interest in people that listen to the show and they were going to come in for the signature, I would love to do like a live recording.
Oh,
Like in
100%.
front, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we'd definitely do that like at the venue that we're talking about.
Yeah,
Doing it anyways.
we've done it before.
And I think we'll probably set it up anyways.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, we will have a lot of guests there. So, all right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Next week we'll be joined by Zach Stickney. It was an awesome interview. If you haven't checked out Stickside Cornhole, you're doing yourself a disservice. He puts out some really good content out there. I would say, like in terms of like video content stuff out there, second only to Bag Season right now.
Hell yeah. And honestly,
So-
like go give it a follow.
Yeah, for sure.
Watch up and then get ready for the interview next
If we
week.
want the game to grow,
Meet the man behind
we
it.
need, as a community, we need to like follow and get behind guys that are putting out good content, and
Hell
that's like, and he's doing that, and you're gonna hear all about it next week. So he's a super fascinating dude. It was an awesome interview. The draft we do was super interesting.
It was.
I'm excited for you guys to hear it. But yeah, have an awesome week. We'll be back in a few weeks with more audio gold.
Can't wait.
Hell yeah! But until then, we hope you throw it straight. That's nothing but four baggers from here on out.
Cornhole it.
Later.